corner of the mattress that you stole from your roommate back in Boulder. We ain't ever getting older. We ain't ever getting older. I was taking hold on me. Strength and guidance, all that I'm wishing for my friends. Nobody makes it from my ends. I had to bust up the silence. You know you gotta stick by me. Soon as you see the text reply.
I was starving till I tasted you. By the way, you do things to my body. I didn't know that I was starving till I tasted you. Know just how to make you do things to my body. Baby, this is what you came for. Lightning strikes every time she moves, and everybody's watching her, but she's looking at you.
Dua kesempatan atau bermain di dua kaki di kamar?
Iya, saya nggak tahu karena itu sebenarnya apa namanya? Ya, yang satu kebetulan mau nerjemahin main Tiger, Laki Harimau main Tiger, yang satu mau nerjemahin. Nanti itu saya pikir ya udahlah, karena itu kan juga sesuatu yang sesuatu yang baru awal, dan saya juga belum melihat masa depannya seperti apa, apakah akan berhasil atau tidak. Saya pikir ya kalau berhasil dua-duanya bagus, kalau enggak ya setidaknya mungkin salah satu akan berhasil. Akhirnya saya ketemu dengan Eni, saya bilang aku suka terjemahanmu gitu. Dia satu yang dia minta adalah dia memperoleh hak untuk menerjemahkannya, artinya saya tidak memberikan kepada orang lain, sehingga dia bisa mengerti. Saya bilang boleh, tapi dengan dua syarat. Syarat pertama, karena saya nggak bisa bayar dia, ya kamu harus selesaikan terjemahan itu apapun yang terjadi. Kalau kamu mau cari dana untuk bantuan atau apa, kamu bisa melakukannya. Nah, pokoknya buat saya yang penting dia selesaikan terjemahannya, karena supaya buat dia dan buat saya nggak buang-buang waktu, kan novel itu tebal sekali masalahnya. Yang kedua,
jadi dulu penerjemahan itu tanpa modal ya?
Yang Dali karena dia apa namanya istilahnya commission dari tarif dari penerbit Verso, di printnya dari New Life Review. Kalau Dali sih urusan itu tidak ada masalah gitu, karena bedanya dengan yang Laki Harimau, kami menemukan penerbit dulu tapi belum menemukan penerjemah. Sementara si satu lagi yang Cantik Luka, saya bertemu dengan Eni, dia minta menerjemahkan itu. Kami menemukan penerjemahnya tapi belum tahu penerbitnya gitu. Ya karena itu saya bilang, karena ini belum tahu ini siapa yang akan menerbitkan, jadi gak ada yang bayar.
She said hola como esta, she said konnichiwa, she said pardon my French, I said bonjour madame, and she said.
Diskusi kita hari ini, seorang Eka Kurniawan tidak akan kita kenal kecuali kalau dia menulis, bukan sebagai anak band ya. Dan itu tidak akan terjadi kalau dia tidak meluangkan waktu untuk menulis sebagai seorang penulis, kalau teman-teman di sini ingin jadi penulis ya memang harus menulis. Terus diingatkan juga bahwa menulis itu adalah untuk mencatat. Dan pada akhirnya karena ini melibatkan publik, orang-orang yang membaca, maka kayak saat kita menulis berarti harus ada manfaatnya. Boleh dicatat juga tadi saran-saran dari penerbit, ingat deadline, ingat bahwa nggak nulis untuk sendirian ya. Boleh terakhir kita aplaus untuk kita semua. Terima kasih semuanya. Saya kembalikan floor kepada Eka.
But it's fun to fantasize. I'm falling, so I'm taking my time on my ride. I'm falling, so I'm taking my time on my ride. Taking my time on my ride. I die for you, that's easy to say. We have a list of people that we would take. A bullet for them, a bullet for you, a bullet for everybody in this room. But they don't seem to see many bullets coming through. See many bullets coming through. Metaphorically, I'm the man, but literally, I don't know what I do. I'd live for you, and that's hard to do. Even harder to say when you know it's not true. Even harder to write when you know that tonight there were people back home who tried talking to you, but then you ignored them still. All these questions, they're falling like, who would you live for? Who would
I am you, you are me. When you're trying to do that in literature, you really need to get in the depth under the surface of what is really the psychology of North Korea. How do I get that without going undercover? In 2011, I ended up going undercover by joining a fundamental evangelical Christian organization, pretending to be an evangelical Christian, which I'm not Christian. And an ESL teacher. Again, I'm not an ESL teacher. So I pretended to be that and lived there in a military compound for 6 months in 2011 with the sons of the leadership. So there were 20-year-old young men in a university that was locked. And I lived there with them. And it's the book ended up being the secret notes that I took in that school, about 400 pages of them.
I think I was very curious when I heard the story first in Ubud. So your family was torn asunder by this thing imposed by geopolitics, one nation ripped apart by politics that had nothing to do with you. But your family was separated. Could you tell us a little bit about that harem story of your father's cousins and
And I think it's important to recognize that this is not an unusual story, and this is what war does, and also colonial powers. So in 1953, when Korea was cut off in half, the division really happened starting in 1945 at the end of World War II. Millions of people were separated. Because Korea, people think it was North Korea and South Korea always. We forget the fact it wasn't until 1945. So until 1945, it's a 5,000-year-old kingdom, and suddenly they drew this line, the colonial powers, and then you ended up just randomly, mothers and sons got separated. So my family, they're from South, but they were all fleeing, when the bombs started coming from North. And in that process, my uncle, who got into a car with the rest of the family, they were actually putting women and children first. So my grandmother, who had 5 kids with her, the 17-year-old son, her oldest child, was in the car, and then someone said, whether women and children first. So he got off the truck and then said, I'll be the next car. And that was it. Those split-second decisions that haunted her for decades after that. So those mothers from that generation, or my uncle who ended up alone on the other side because people saw him being taken to North Korea, to Pyongyang. So when you think about this generation, 3 generations now, because it's been 70 years since the division. So if you imagine these millions of people who basically, my grandmother died of a heartbreak, waiting for her son to